Welcome back to your Inner Light Guide. And today in this video, I want to talk about the innocent devil and how you can become aware of that innocent devil that exists within you. It exists within all of us, and by acknowledging the innocent devil within you, you can live a better life. And you can block me if you want to right now, or just, click away this video. It's because maybe you are not ready to hear what I am about to say in this video. So let us just dive into the innocent devil that we always ignore. First, let us just understand, why do we ignore the innocent devil that is acting so kind, so loving, but deep inside, you know how well you are manipulating unconsciously. And that innocent devil is often hidden within us, and we hide it. It is because of the society, the people around us may not like that part within you. It's because of they themselves doesn't like that part within themselves, so they're hiding it. And unconsciously, they're into this game of manipulation. And it is a game that you're playing with yourself by telling yourself how good, how kind you are. Because you can meet someone new today, and you can show your best version of yourself just to give themselves the picture of your best version. But deep inside, you know that you are having a hidden side. And if you show them your hidden parts, they may not even accept that. Why? Because they themselves are not accepting that part. For example, in a relationship, let's say that those first 4 months you are in love, you show your best version of yourself, how loving, how kind, how gentle you are. But then the more you start to live together, that part start to show up little by little, day by day. And that is why nowadays many relationships end so fast. It is because of both of you are unconscious about it. And there are people who knows about it and choose to work with that part, that hidden part. And in this video, I will teach you how you can accept it, how you can embrace that hidden nature of yours. Because life is full of mystery. And in this mysterious journey, we can learn from nature how we are deeply interconnected with the source of nature. We have day, we have night. We have the sun, we have the moon. We have the light, we have the darkness. We have the masculine, we have the feminine. So if you can accept the night, if you can accept the day, how come it is so hard for us to accept each other's hidden part that we need to hide all the time? For you to accept yourself and others as you are. It is because of people, they're so scared of that hidden side of themselves. And now that innocent evil, it is so good at manipulating with its goodness without you even realize it. And it exists within you. It exists within me. And now we are here to master it. That devil being created from the very first beginning of your own journey, which is your life. It's been created so that it can protect itself somehow, so that it can survive here on planet Earth. It is always on survival mode. And that is your ego. It lives in separation. It is so intelligent. It knows how to play the game. Okay? Even them, that we think they're the loser, they themselves are playing the game, making you think that they're the loser, but they're not. Everybody is surviving along this journey. Everything that you see, everything there is, it is all a manipulation. It is a game. We are all manipulating each other somehow. And somebody needs to stand up and speak the truth by studying the human nature, by studying human mind, what it is about. And we have this ego so that we can survive, so that we can protect, so that we can call things, while this is me, this is mine. So now, this ego, you have it, I have it, everybody have it. And I know there are so many spiritual teachers, they always point on that ego as a monkey mind, like how can you ignore it? How can you disconnect yourself from it? But how can you ignore that part of your human nature that you're experiencing every second of your life? It's just there. By ignoring it, by trying to cut it off. Even though you keep meditating months after months, years after years, you are not able to do it. Why? Because you are not learning it. You are not trying to know it. You are not trying to understanding that innocent evil of you. Why? Because you are trying to ignore it. You are trying to run away from it. So it will just create more mess in your reality. And there are so many unconscious people here on planet Earth, okay? They're allowing the ego to take control over their life, over their existence, over themselves. And that is why there are lots of misery going on, because the ego, they listen to the ego. They give life to all of the thoughts the ego is giving, that innocent evil. And they deep down feel like, well, I'm good enough. I'm pure heart. You may feel your purity of your heart, but what about your action? What about your awareness? What about your mindfulness? What about your knowing? What about your knowledge, deep knowing your true self? What is it going on within in your so-called your mind? So, this innocent evil, like I said, it is playing its own games just to protect itself, just to survive here on planet Earth. It has to survive every level. Every single day, it is doing everything just to survive. And how do you know what kind of things do you do to survive? Every little thing that you do, it is for your survival. You are working for your survival. You are thinking to opening up a business for your survival. You want money for your survival. You want fame for your survival. You want a simple life for your survival. You want, a house for your survival. You educate yourself for your survival. You choose your partner for your survival. You have your parents, you have all of the friends for your survival. Everything that you do, it is for your survival. You leave that person for your own survival. You hate someone for your survival. You think you are in a competition for your own survival. You step down on someone for your own survival. You separate yourself for your own survival. You start to trust in so many lies for your own survival. You start to cheat. You start to steal. You start to kill. You start to do so many things for your own survival. And you think it is God. You think it is good. Because you don't have any other ways to do your thing rather than to survive. How can you live the best life? How can you? Because if you think that having lots of money can fix you and your life, take you it is going to take you out from your survival mode, it is wrong. It's not going to take you out of your survival mode. And someone who thinks that, well, that person may not have lots of money, and that person is thirsty. That person is thinking, well, if I just get a glass of water, right, I will survive. So everybody have different needs. Just because one person, when that person gets their glass of water and they're grateful they're surviving, they're okay with that, right? And then maybe they will look for shelter and some food. And they will be the richest and happiest here on planet Earth. And you yourself, let's say that you study to survive, you have some degrees or PhD, or maybe you don't, but you have a job that pays you well, or maybe you are dreaming of higher salary job, you are doing everything to get a little bit more to survive on, even though you have food, even though you have shelter, you have clean water, right? You still want more because this is what you need to survive. And then let's say there's someone who have multiplied businesses, okay? Money is coming every single day. They're full of money. They have everything they need. They have 10 sport cars. They live in a mansion. They have couple of summer houses here and there and some plots and flats and everything they need, but they still looking for the way to survive. How? Why? Because what is survival for you and you think it is enough, once you get it, you will strive for more. It is same with others, the people who are very rich, the people who have 2-3 PhD, people who have lots of money, they're still in their survival mode because of that innocent devil that exists, because it is always on the survival mode. It's not enough for it. So you cannot just look into your survival mode and thinking, looking at someone else's survival mode and projecting yours onto them by thinking, well, it should be enough for you, because in their mind, in their world, is not enough. 10 sport cars is not enough for their survival mode. They need more to survive here on planet Earth. So for some it is enough, for some is not. For some they're satisfied under a tree with little bit of food and water, that's it. They're happy because they already reached to their peak of survival mode. But very next day they will look for similar thing to survive, right? So the mind is always looking to survive, ways to survive on. It just made in this way. Now this cute little devil that exists within you, by understanding your core nature of it, why is it there into this human nature? Why is it there? For some it is good, for some it is bad, but at the end of the day, you have to learn how to work with it. Because what is good and what is bad? Anything that comes out of love, it is good. Anything that comes out of hate, it is bad. This is what we say, right? And the both exist. If the dark exists, light exists. If the love exists, hate exists. Because it is not two things, it is just one thing, different sides of it. Now, if you learn to master it, you can bring these two in balance, like breathe in balance, being on the center and just balance. I don't know if you ever thought about this, how number does not have any end. Do you think Elon Musk, he's satisfied right now? Of course not. And this is your world. This is your journey. And this is your own experience. You are here to learn and grow and evolve, to live a conscious living by knowing the ultimate, by understanding. But nowadays we are so unconscious and dumb, we don't question things. You take rebirth here on planet Earth and then you believe in all of the things that your parents told you, your teachers, your masters, your society, the culture that you're born in. You believe in all this and this is what it is, right? This is what it is. You don't think outside of it. What is more of it? What is more is not only one puzzle. And that is why we're here. That is why the newborns are questioning. Newborns wants to know more. Newborns want to elevate more. Newborns are bringing new changes here on planet Earth because it is all about the evolution, because we are always elevating higher and higher and higher and higher. So, within each of us, there exists a paradox. An innocent devil, a force that tempts, challenges, and yet defines us. And is not purely evil, more like impulses, curiosity, surviving, rebellion, or shadow aspects of your own self. And it is not your soul, it is just a part of your psyche, of your own psyche. And this evil try to always push us beyond our comfort every single day, just to survive, just to make a good living, and it is not enough. And because of this, there is violence, there is inner conflict, there is doubt, there is hate, there is separation. There are so much going on here on planet Earth because everybody wants to survive, live their best life. That is why there are so much of war going on. There are people without foods. There are people without water. There are people who are begging. And we are so many puzzles. If we came together to help, we are not doing it because you are thinking for yourself. How to climb more, how to make it more, how to just have it all for me. And this nature, this innocent evil that acts so nice and kind, okay? Deep down you know how to break down from it. How to open yourself up by becoming conscious, by becoming aware of the little ugly aspects of yours. And people who break free from it, they're the enlightened ones. They bring liberation to entire humankind, to planet Earth, to Mother Nature. They're already enlightened. They already awakened. They already are out there teaching, helping, living in oneness, sharing, caring, bringing everything into one, giving love, bringing everybody together. Right? So that is why, how can you start with this self-realization is that it is always here. And every single day, try to become more aware of it. What kind of voices are you listening to? What kind of voices are you giving answer to? And what kind of actions are you taking every single day? This is another type of meditation by becoming aware of it. Because once you're aware of it, now your behavior and your actions, it will be changed with more warmth, changed with more love, kindness, and compassion. And this is what we need. We need awareness. We need understanding of different kind of aspects of our nature. And you are not alone. We all are having the same thing, same magical thing. It is not something that bad, but you are here to become more aware of it, question it, and shift it, transform it to light. This is your inner light guide. Thank you for listening. I will be back with more love, more guidance. I just wanted to give you some short introduce of these aspects of your own nature, and I will dive more deeper within these aspects. You can find more videos about shadow work, the shadow self. There are tons of it. You can check it on my page. So make sure to try this meditation, becoming more aware, and watch your actions from now on, and just meditate on this, what it is. Try to recognize that nature of yours. And then it will slowly but surely reveal itself, where it came from, when it started to grow, and how it is playing the game in your own nature. Stay blessed.